There is something very special about fandom. And I will not just say fandom, because it's not just about fandom. I see this in this business of art. There's three powers that are moving together and influencing each other. First of all, there's fandom. Fandom is people who love your art, and because they love your art, they end up loving you, and they go crazy because they want to see you perform, and etc. etc. And another powerful force that you have is the media. The media is actually spreading your work all across the different media outlets, which are television, newspapers, magazines, whatever. And this pushes your art forward and generates even more fans. So I don't know which one is the egg and which one is the chicken. It depends how you start. If you became famous because the media pushed you, then the chicken is the media. But if you became famous because you were on the internet and made your way and generated your fans through the internet, social media, like Bieber, for example, I would say that your art is the chicken. And then there's this game, and this is strange, and this is really like the media. When they are making money with you, they are obsessed with your success, and they give you so much exposure that you become ultra famous, and then all of a sudden the media starts hating you, and starts, because they as much as they love the story of from roaches to riches, and they also love the story of the fallen hero. They love to, and the humans are like this. The humans love to put somebody to the status of God and then kill the God. It has something to do with the, once the adoration pass after a certain level, people start hating you. I don't know why. And then the media starts only pushing negative stories about you. The same media darlings, all these superstars. You do one little mistake, and all of a sudden the media is hitting you with stories after stories after stories. And sometimes you generate your own negative media, but this coverage of only the negative things all of a sudden can make you lose all your fans, or some of them. Then there's the third, and this is new in our era of now. There's a third force, which is social media. So social media is, so you have the media, which is controlled by corporations, and so people just decide, okay, this is the narrative, and everybody follow the narrative. We hate this guy, everybody hates this guy. Then you have the fans they love you, and like for the fans to start like hating you, you really have to act really bad and stuff, and then the media can more or less influence how the fans see you. But now you have the third one, the social media. So social is the people, media is the internet, more or less. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and now you have this media that is not controlled by the corporation or this small amount of people who control the narrative, but more like all these people who are also sometimes your fans or not, or the fans of your enemy or something. They control a third narrative, and once this group of millions of people decide to tell a story about you, oh my God, this is when you can either be fucked or not. And all of a sudden, all these people who love you become all the people who hate you, but not because the media said so. No, because these people are the social media. And these people, when they all get together and you have millions of people posting tweets after tweets and instas and memes and over again, this is way more devastating than when the media is trying to portray you in one way. Because actually, the media can make you or unmake you, but we actually had with social media a way to bypass the media. Social media is like a hydra that you can't really control. Once they follow you and you say something they don't like, they can all get against you and you cannot control. Because when it comes to the media, you can more or less, when they like you, control what you want them to say. You can control the information you give to them. You can talk to a journalist and have a conversation that would be rational. But social media, you can't control. You can control the amount of crazy people who all of a sudden decide to hate you or love you. And this is very interesting, is that and we learned a lesson when Trump won. Once you control the social media, you can really control the narrative. And whether you agree or not with what these people say, whether or not it's a lie, still, once you control the narrative, you have the power. Let me finish this vlog. T-shirt of the day, by the way. Brazil represent, shout wear, order now. Let me ask you a question. For you, which of the three powers is the more powerful? The people, the media, or the social media? And don't forget, to me there's a difference between the people and the social media. Because I think the social media sometimes influence the people, but at the same time the people make the social media, but at the same time the social media belong to the Facebooks, etc., who can also control the algorithm. They can control what you see. If Facebook wants you to only see negative things, then all of a sudden you only see negative things. If Facebook let the fake news be shown in priority to your news feed, then you can believe the fake news because it's on Facebook and because Facebook is your source of news. And then you have the real media, and who's more or less the corporate control by whoever media. So for you, which one of the three has more control? Sound off in the comments.